The Lexington School Track and Field. It's a quiet place out here this season. Would have been the site of a lot of 8th graders doing their thing and setting a lot of records. But I promise you, your contributions won't be forgotten anytime soon. Your names are already all over the record books, and I look forward to using you all as examples in the future for the up-and-coming track and field Colts. Here we are at the 400-meter dash. This is a tough event. It takes quite a bit of speed and then a nice little finish with some endurance. And JOSHA PARTIN, you're in the record books as a 6th grade 400-meter finisher. So congratulations, Josh, on what you accomplished during your career here. And for all of you, this is really just a starting point in your lives and in your track careers, maybe. So best of luck to all of you. And Joshua, hope to see you on the track somewhere. The old 800 meters, sprint a lap, and then you realize you've got another whole lap to go. And Fletcher, you did a great job in this event. It was a great pleasure watching you, and certainly think that you have a future ahead of you if you choose to do so in high school. But regardless, feel free to come by anytime and share some of your advice with some of the up-and-comers in the future. Fletcher, good luck to you. This is the first curve after the start of a race, and reminds me of CATE CONKLIN for some reason. CATE felt like we were really just getting started to see what your potential was going to be, and despite life throwing some curves at us, both with the virus and then also with some injuries, looking forward to seeing what happens in your future, both athletically, academically. I'm sure we'll see you somewhere along the way. Best of luck to you, CATE. Thanks for being a part of TLS. Here we come out of that first curve and into the backstretch. This is what I like to refer to as no man's land, because there's nobody out here to really help push you. You have to do it yourself. And it has a commonality with cross country, where there's a lot of middle of nowheres when you're out running a course. And this reminds me of ROBBINS, where Claire and I have been through a lot of cross country and track and field seasons. And what a great pleasure it's been to have Claire part of TLS history, and just watching her grow from year to year, all the way from the beginning. She's one of the early ones that has stuck it through all the way, and really appreciate that, and look forward to seeing you again in the future. Thanks, Claire. 200-meter dash, Caleb Walker's record-setting performances last year, and look forward to seeing Caleb's future in all kinds of sports. Definitely a super talented young man. Right up ahead of me is the high jump pit. Certainly you can do very well on that as well. Choose to stick with track as part of your high school career, and really look forward to seeing your performances this season. Caleb, you're going to do great things. So best of luck, and I look forward to seeing you somewhere. Here we are at the start of the relay exchange, and Sarah VANEMON has been a big part of a lot of our relays over the years. Like Claire, she's been there for so long, since she was so young, and it's been very exciting to watch you get better and better, and certainly looking forward to seeing your successes and hearing about the great things that are going to happen in your future. Best of luck, Sarah. Here's one of my favorite places on the track. That final curve right as you enter into the home stretch. You just don't know what's going to happen. Is it going to be a learning experience because you just don't have it in you that day? Or is it going to be one of the greatest finishes of all time? And likewise, we didn't know what kind of year we were going to have and what was going to happen. But, you know, we're headed to the finish. But we need to always appreciate that journey to the finish line. And so I just hope that everybody keeps on striving and don't worry about the finish so much as just enjoying the journey to get there. So here we are at the finish line, and this will wrap it up for track and field, but this was the side of one of the best finishes of all time that I've seen, and that's LILLIAN BEITING. It's going to be a real shame not to see LILLIAN finish her 8th grade career, but it was definitely a great finish, and it's been a real joy having you, and you are in the record books on that 4x400 from last year. that's great that your name will be associated with all the good stuff that's going to come in the future. There'll be somebody that'll break that record someday, but they're going to see your name when they break it. And for all the TLS athletes this year, best of luck to you in the future. Hope to see many of you at track meets coming up in your high school career, and don't hesitate to come by anytime. We always like to see faces come back from the past and give a few tips to the new athletes. So good luck to all of you.